I'm a woman of God, and when I step on that platform, I give people the woman of God.
Yes.
When I'm Juanita Bynum, the woman, and I want to be reaffirmed, you know, I speak to my father and my brother, you know, strong men that talk back into my life and to reaffirm to me that I am, you know, a beautiful woman, you know, an attractive woman, a woman that has ability, has goals, has destiny. When I feel that breaking point where I'm just that person that is just wounded, it's my friends, it's my daddy, it's my mama, and because I don't deny myself the right to feel, then I heal.
Dr. Bynum, I'm going to ask you one more question. I've got to ask you this. You also talk about in this process of healing, keep moving.
Yes.
Dr. Bynum, I'm telling you, you can become paralyzed with fear.
Yes.
In this process.
Yes.
Help me to keep on moving.
Well, and I hate to keep referring to this, but I have to say, Dr. White, if it had not been for my relationship with God,
yes,
if it had not been for my personal prayer life with God and me knowing who I am to Him, Juanita Bynum may not mean anything to anybody else, but she means something to God. And when I recognize that I mean something to the Lord and that He is depending on me to finish my course.
Oh, yes.
He's depending on me to finish my course. Then I had to say to myself, for God has not given me the spirit of fear, but the spirit of power, the spirit of love, and a sound mind. And I think in the midst of all of what's going on, movement is necessary. And I'm talking to somebody in Radio Land right now. You may be on your job, you may be in your house, you may be going through depression right now, and you may be one of the people that I'm talking to that just said, I've just give up. I guarantee you right now, if you get up from your desk and just walk away,
yes,
if you get up out of that bed, if you don't do nothing but put your tennis shoes on and put your hat and a scarf on and go out and walk to the store, you have to let the enemy of your destiny know that I'm moving. Even if you ain't doing nothing but walking across the kitchen, it's a sign. And I want everybody that's listening to do that. Just do it as it represents a sign. It may not mean anything big to your coworker. She may not even know why you got up from your desk and walked across the floor. But you walking across the floor while I'm talking, and you getting up and moving, even if you in the bed and you just feel like I'm in a depression and Dr. Bynum, I'm going through what you're going through.
Yeah.
I want you to get up out the bed today and be determined to the enemy of your soul. And who's the enemy? The enemy is not a person. The enemy is not people. The enemy is the spirit of the enemy. The enemy is the enemy. Satan is the enemy. And that's the spirit that comes to drive against your destiny, to keep you from moving forward. And when you recognize who the enemy is, then you recognize that you've already been given authority over the enemy. And by you walking and moving and declaring, get your notebook out,
yes,
rewrite your plans, write them again. The Bible said, write the vision and make it plain, that
yes,
he that read it shall run. And get your focus back and be determined after this show today that I'm going to keep on moving. And I had to do that. And it becomes difficult some days, wiping
yes,
tears out of my eyes while I'm putting my shoes and my boots on, and I just feel like falling against the wall and just busting out crying.
Yes.
But I've got to keep moving, because if I stop moving, then everything that I have worked for 25 years in
yes,
ministry, everything that I have worked for, everything that I've been groomed from, by all of my mentors, by everybody that's ever poured into me, people that have died and gone on to be with God, they poured things in me. Then everything about them and everything about my life, it's a lie if I stop now.
Dr. Juanita Bynum, we have been, oh my goodness, just electrified this morning as Dr. Bynum has talked to us about the process of healing. And I know, Dr. Bynum, somebody that may have been sitting in their home with all the shades pulled down, not going outside, not experiencing the sun.
That's right.
They've heard you this morning.
Wow.
And now they've determined that they can get up.
Yes.
And they can make it.
And I believe I don't know how you do it here, but I believe people need to call in as just a declaration. that I'm going to keep moving.
Yes.
If you listen today and you're one of those persons, you say, I'm going to keep moving, you need to call the radio station just to say, hi, my name is Gwen and I'm going to keep moving.
I'm going to keep
Hi,
moving.
my name is Catherine and I'm going to keep moving. I don't know what your phone number is here, but you need to be determined today that you would let nothing stop you from moving into destiny. You pick up the phone lines now and let the world know I'm going to keep on moving.
Dr. Juanita Bynum, thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Motivational and powerful is Lorraine Jacques White and Power Talk on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. From the WAOK studios,
One unsuspecting town is about to get the shock of their lives.
Atlanta. News and Talk 1380 WAOK and Lorraine Jacques White are doing it like Oprah.
Okay, now here's the deal. Listen carefully.
Thursday, December 20th is the holiday show that's going to spark a frenzy in the city. Lorraine.
Yes!
Go ahead and tell them.
Merry Christmas! This is Lorraine
Michael Vick's not out of the
and
woods
get
yet. We gotta see
ready
what the
because
Virginia
I'm
authorities
giving away
want.
my
Can they
favorite
negotiate something so that
things.